to find that our audience. Okay, so we have to make content such a way that our target audience get attracted. We don't need viral contents, fan following, everything. We need only people who likes our content. Even Alex Hormozy has made a video, if you have seen that, only 34 followers she is having on Instagram, and she is making millions. So his content was very unique. You can go through YouTube and check Alex Hormozy, this thing is beautiful. The content was to the point to their target customers, and this helped him to book the call, and she is able to close high tickets. All these things we have to learn, all these things. So we are going to cover these 5 things one by one. So coming to messaging, magnetic messaging part 1. Alex Hormozy, he's the biggest influencer. If you see his content, so he is delivering such a beautiful content, means you will not get such content even paying thousands of dollars. So he's delivering, but he's flooding in, his YouTube channel with content. So if you see his channel, every day he's making new contents, and that, so how we can do that also, I'm going to cover, okay, with this magnetic. So magnetic messaging part 1. So this is a workbook that we are going to do. Okay, this is a beautiful quote. If you are going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will always be alone. Okay, you will always be alone. But God is with you. Night will flame. Do it all the way. Okay. There will be some times that you will feel that I am alone and everything, but you have to do it anyway. Okay. So this is the thing that we have to do. We don't have to be fall away with our failures. We have to embrace the failures. Failures are part of the learning. We have to think that this will help me to learn more. Okay. So Einstein has made his bulb after 1000 failures. So he has learned every time. So you have to be such a zone that you have to keep on trying. The person who there is a saying that the person who does not give up always win. Okay, so you will win in the battle. Okay, you have to be patient. You have to keep on trying. So who is this for? If you more want money, you want money selling things like big impact with your customers. So what are the problems with your messaging part? You are not sure what to offer. You are not making enough sales. People don't understand what you offer, and so they say no. You are confusing people. Instead of helping them, you are confusing people. Your messaging is unclear. You are selling something you don't know enough about it. So these are the problems. So what's the solution? So just make opposite of all these things. What are the problems? You have to make opposites of all these things. So what you will do? You will know what exactly you to offer. You make more sales. People know exactly what you offer. Your messaging is clear. You selling something that is in alignment with you and easy to communicate. People are easily to reach. Easy to reach. It's easy for them to say yes and make a huge impact that takes them from point A to point B. Point A is Hell Island. Point B is Heaven Island. So your current situation and desired situation. So where are your current situation and where you want that, where you want other people to have. So we are going in magnetic messaging part 1. So we are covering magnetic messages that will attract your target customers. Okay, Jyoti ji. So that is we are going to do today. So why it's important? Who is this for? Solutions, problem, interest, skills, audience, ideal audience, complaints, unwanted feelings, goals, desired feeling, their old way. Okay, why old day doesn't work? What's your new way? Okay, why your way works? What is their aspiring identity? What is their Hell Island? What is their Heaven Island? So you have to define all this thing in part 1. And in part 2, we will have secret desires and feelings. So This is very step by step. Every workbook is very step by step, so you have to understand this thing. So if you do not have any offer, so you have to make something like this. How you can make offer? Okay, so for example, if you are unsure what to offer, you feel like you don't have any skill, write your interest below, then commit to immersing yourself in those interests until you develop skills in those areas. So in day number 1, we have seen that if you do not have any skill, you have to make the skill first. Then you have to, if you have skills and that can solve your problem, then you should be clear with your mind. If you are clear with the mind, then you have to be clear with your roadmap. This you have to do step by step. So once you are clear with your offer, so if you listed this interest that I have some video making skills, okay, I have some fishing skills or golf skills. These are the example. So write one action item that you can do to increase your skill. So I can watch YouTube per day. I can interview a bait shop owner for fishing. I can try a new practice routine for goal. Okay, so this is the part 1, how you can improve your skills. Okay, so if you have a skills, for example, you are a good graphic designer, or you are a good piano player, and you are a good weightlifter, any one of this. So so you can write down the problem that you can solve. Okay, what is the problem? Websites and socials are ugly, so you can make website and social beautiful. So second problem is piano. So piano playing sounds like shit. So you can solve this problem. Okay, the next is out of shape and overweight. So you can solve this problem of weightlifting. So you can write it down. So in this, you have to list down your skills and the problems that you can solve. Okay, that should be the problem. That should not be the other thing, any other thing. Now next is the audience and the ideal audience. So here you have to list down, write a list of type of people who you think you can solve this problem. Okay, so for example, graphic designer can solve the problem of business owners. So here the right niche is online coaches, consultant, like piano people who plays pianos. So right people, ideal people is people who failed with piano lessons. So that will make you better targeting. Then people trying to get ripped, so fat burning. This is the men trying to get, so you are targeting it better. So we have done all these things. You have to do the checklist. Do the people listed above have problem that we can solve? When we solve the problem, it will create a substantial impact. Are they easy to reach online? Do they have ability to pay? Sorry, and am I genuinely interested in providing them solution? So we have seen this in day number 2, that the ideal situation where we can find our target audience who should have money. So who's got my money principle, you have to apply. It's very important. If you want to make money, you have to serve people who makes money. If you serve broke people, you will be broke. If you serve rich people, you will be rich. That's the golden rule. Then what are the complaints your ideal audience is having? Okay, so complaints and unwanted feelings are different. Okay, so you have to write down their complaints and what are the unwanted feelings. For example, what are their complaints? They are having no sales, and due to no sales, what kind of feeling they develop? So they may go in depression. They started taking pills. They started taking anything like this. They are roaming here and there. Okay, so like that, they feel like failure. Okay, this is the complaint on unwanted feeling. Keeping screwing up the piano playing. Okay, he does not know anything about this. Is the so due to which what happens? He feels very embarrassed in front of many people. So then what is the complaint? Fat stomach. Okay, your stomach is very fat. So what is happening with that person? He's very feeling ashamed. Low persons are teasing them that you are a fat guy, like that. So he's feeling very ashamed. So unwanted feeling, you have to write it down. More you write down, more will be better. Write as many as possible. Okay, so what are their goals and what are their desired feeling? So what are their goals? So they want lots of sales. Okay, the person who is having less sale wants lots and lots of sale. And then the person who does not know how to pay piano, he want to play piano beautifully. The person who is having a very fat stomach, he wants to have flat stomach. So flat stomach. So these are the things. And what are the desired feeling? Okay, first of all, we have seen unwanted feeling. Now we are seeing the desired feeling. So once he have lots of sales, he feels very successful. When he can play the piano beautifully, he feels confident. When he have flat stomach, he feel proud. So we are playing with the psychology part. And there is also, we are going to discuss in day number, you can say day number 6, we are going to cover this value bomb. And day number 7, we are going to see the ethical manipulation. They are more advanced version, where we will, in ethical manipulation, we will see consumer psychology. That is very deep thing. So your messaging or become more productive. Okay. So these are the things you have to write. So what is the old way and what is the new way? Now the coming is that. So old way is, you have to first of all copy paste here. So old way is you have lots of sale, then play beautifully. So this, what we are doing, we are copying pasting this first one, the goals part. Okay. So person wants lots of sale, play piano beautifully, flat stomach. So this is the old way. So whatever the conventional way, you can copy paste it, and you have to create your new way. Okay. So what we are doing, we are shifting the belief. No, old way doesn't work. You have to. So we are doing belief shifting. This is old belief. This is the new belief. Now, why this belief is good? You have to write the reason why. And once they believe that this belief is new belief is good, so they will buy, they will see you as expert, they will buy your product and services. So this is what we are doing, the old way. Old way is lots of sale, play beautifully, flat stomach. And then write how they trying to achieve this goal. So for having lots of sale, they are doing cold calling. Okay, so this is the old way of cold calling. And for playing beautifully piano, they are learning piano lessons. Okay, this is the old conventional way. For having flat stomach, what they are doing, crunches, like old school way. Okay, so now your way. So first of all, why old way doesn't work? Okay, you have to write reason also. Okay, so people will believe more that why old. You are saying that old way doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? So why cold calling does not work? It positions you as a beggar. Okay, you have written such a thing. So people always believe, yes, it's make you like a beggar. So in piano lessons, the mind doesn't learn that way. So your thing, the piano lessons, the mind doesn't learn that way. So you are challenging the belief that piano lessons, why doesn't it working? Because your mind will not brain in that way. That is old way. Because crunches, you must lose body fat, not just gain muscle. Okay, so you are challenging this crunches by saying that this you have to do. Okay, so you are destroying the old belief. Now you are creating a new belief. Now your way, this is my way and sky way, you can say that. So yeah, your way of having lots of sale is having attractive graphics. Okay, this is the new way. Okay, so if you want to play piano beautifully, you can use video player. Okay, if you want flat stomach, you can have keto diet. So now you want to make it more believable to others. What you can do is, you can copy all these things from above. Attractive graphics, how you can how your graphics can help. You can write a fact that supports 93% of communication is visual. Okay, so people don't try to read the stuff, they try to see the images. And if your images can tell your stories, then it's very good. So that is the new way. Because as people's attention time is becoming less, if you are creating group graphics, then your probability is that you are getting ahead in the sales. Okay, now the video player. So in the video player, the mind works visually, not logically. Okay, so you can say that we get connected to stories, movies. So why we connect with the movies? We see ourselves in the picture, like that. Therefore, video player is more like this thing. So you can say that. And then keto diet. You can say that it is science behind fat burning. So if you want to burn fat, you have to do keto diet. So that can help you to burn fast your flat stomach to make your goal achieve. That is flat stomach. And then aspiring identity. Okay, you have to copy paste the goal. What write down they want, write what they want to become if they achieve this goal. So suppose they have achieved the goal. So what will happen to them? So what will be their aspiring identity? So once they have lots and lots of sales, they will automatically have authority. People will think them as a thought leader. So he can influence other. He can become influencer. The person who play piano beautifully, a great piano player. Okay, so he will become a greatest piano player in the planet Earth. So like that, his identity will change. Then there is a flat stomach. He become ribbed. He'll become fit. So what is their hell island and what is their heaven island? This is the point there where they don't want to be, and this is the point where they want to be. Point A and point B. Everything is point A and point B. Whatever you do, you take some person from point A to point B. Okay. So what is their hell island? Okay, where they don't want to be. Where is the heaven island? Where they want to go. Okay. So here you have to describe hell island below using this framework. This is ideal audience. Who is their ideal audience? What is their biggest complaint? What do they feel? So it's because you are relying on old way. For example, online coaches, are you struggling with getting the sales? Do you feel like failure? So we are taking negative parts of all this thing. Okay, so we are creating the hell island. So online coaches, are you struggling to get sales? Do you have the feeling like failure? So we are writing failures feelings also. That's because you are relying on cold calling. That is the old way that we have covered. So this is the heaven island, where they want to be, the ideal situation, what they want to become, aspiring identity. We have seen their aspiring identity, the authority. Okay, so here you can see you can become a successful online coach. You and get more sales, and you feel very successful. You attract more customers with beautiful graphics. So this is the thing. So here you are writing this magnetic messaging framework. This is the framework, you can say. So are you struggling with complaints 1, 2, and 3? So we are writing the complaints. What are the complaints? All these things we have filled in the workbook. So from workbook, you have to copy paste all this thing. Copy paste and make your messaging part. Okay. So this is one time hard work. If you do this, that will save you lots and lots of time anytime. Are you struggling with complaints 1, 2, and 3? Are you feeling unwanted feelings to 1, 2, and 3? Are you you need to stop the old way. The old way does not work because why old way does not work. In the dark one, you have to change everything. We have written complaints. We have seen unwanted feelings. We have seen old ways. Why old way does not work? What is your new way? Then what is your goals? Why your way works? The desired feeling, the aspiring identity. So these are the things that is the framework. If you combine all this, it will become a framework. So for example, here, are you struggling to get noticed or get more leads close? So these are the problems. And are you feeling, this is the unwanted feeling, constant disappointment, and this constant failure. Old way does not work. So why your old does not work? It positions you as a beggar. So you have to copy paste all these things and you have to write it below. So what to do with it? So you have to post it in social media. Okay. So you have to post it in the social media. Like this, you create a post and you can make a post like this. Hey guys, I booked 46 calls in 24 hours without any ad spend. I'm thinking of making a video how I can do it. If you want a copy, you can comment with this. You can post like this. I got this desired goal in last time period. I'm thinking of making video on how we do it, and you can just attract leads. Okay, by doing this kind of post. So whoever wants this, they will message you, and you can automatically, with automation, you can go and message that person. Okay, so you can have conversation with that person. So this is first messaging part 1.